Hi guys, happy Sunday. How's everyone doing today? I have on some Atticus poetry to wind us up. To start us up.
This is naked on Cashmere.
So it's gonna wait the 5 minutes. This will be done before the 5 minutes, but all right. Let me put this away. Just gonna wait for everybody to get on to start.
The truth is, magic lives in all of us who choose to look for it. It lives in the morning, in the springtime in Paris.
Oh, by the way.
It's in the smell of the world after the rain. Or stormy afternoon in bed on a Sunday. It's in warm sweaters and a lover's nook. It's in those sad days that never end. And the happy days that end too soon.
The cup
It's
is
in every
melting.
spicy margarita. Or bathtub with rosé. It's in good books and Spanish beaches. It's in the sun warming your cheeks through the clouds. It's in that quiet forest where the trees sway.
Oh, by the way, I got my
Where the way
glasses.
the lake reflects the moon. It's in art. It's in music. It's in words. It's in
The
you,
little
and
art,
it's in
don't
me.
mind me. That ugly laugh. Oh my
And any of
gosh.
us that choose to find it.
I already started
The
drinking,
greatest
as you can
truth
see.
about
Like,
magic
there was more in here.
is
Put a
that
little
it's
more in here.
true.
I wasn't trying to interrupt, so you guys could actually hear the poem in the back, but that horrible laugh wanted to interrupt. It almost sounded like an evil laugh. See, there it goes. Hey. Okay. 2 minutes. It's going by so slow. So slow. Impatient energy. Sagittarius. Okay. Should we hear another one? Let's see
I'm
why
so
he
glad
wanted
you're here.
people to hear it.
Happy Sunday. The piece I just read is one I call Magic. I wrote it as the final message in my new book, The Truth About Magic. You know, magic means many things to many people, but the magic I like to write about most is the magic we find. The magic we find in a sunrise, find a new love, or in a cabin by a lake drinking with old friends. Christopher Moore said, "Children find magic because they look for it." What I've found, and maybe you have too, is that it's so often the little things that bring the most magic into our lives. The things we often take for
It's
granted
a heart chakra
and don't
candle.
always appreciate properly. But if we remember to see them, we find that they bring real joy into our lives. And it's so often those simple things.
Where is that?
And that's our theme for the week. The magic of simplicity. How happiness so often comes from the simple things around us. A book, a smile, a smell that brings back a memory, or even a candle burning in the window. The simple things of life.
Okay. I paused it. Alright. Now let me put on some music. Do I want to put on a shuffle play? Okay. So let's start. Where are we at? 4 minutes? Maybe I shouldn't have paused it. I'm horrible. Alright, anyway, it's already... I just realized though, like, I didn't bring a deck up here that I wanted to use. I already pulled out one card where it was 4:29. I just looked at the time. Should I keep pulling? Oh, the back of my mind says, "Thinking about you is a poison I drink often." I feel like I yelled. Thinking of you is a poison I drink often. Yeah. I think that's how a lot of people see love. Even though love shouldn't feel like that. They see it because like there's still people who are still dealing with all of this kind of healing. Okay, I keep scratching my neck. My neck is itchy. I don't know if it's my hair. It's probably my hair tickling me. But that could have to do with someone's throat chakra. So we got the heart chakra candle on right now. Okay. It's funny because I tried to go live before this like twice, and one of the cards that came out before like it went off was, oh, why did it just leave my head? Okay, it'll come back to me. Better come back to me. Or maybe I'm not meant to mention that. I did ask the universe for a new spread. Okay, then we got our 2 cards. No! This was one of them that came out. We got Fortune Cookie. And we got Direction with Footprints. Sounds like I'm being hypnotized. Okay. Alright, let's see. Projection, Fortune Cookie, Footprints. Alright, so the theme of before my live got like off, but the theme of the last one was, where are you going? How are you seeing life? How are you seeing life right now? That it's like Fortune Cookie. You will receive some high prize or reward. Soon be honored by someone you respect. Your happiness is intertwined with your outlook on life. That's the one. Your happiness is I know it's not the most interesting one out of all of them, but that's the one that's being channeled. Your happiness is intertwined with your outlook on life. Your happiness is intertwined with your outlook on life. How are you seeing life right now? What directions are you taking? I always tell my kids, in every choice that they make, they're either stepping one step. I mean, we're very open. We're very, very spiritual. So when we say the bad guy, we just mean like negative energy, period, generally. I say, which steps are you taking in every action you did? Did you step closer to the light or closer to the darkness? Did you step closer to good or closer to evil? You know. And if their answer was, I stepped closer, like, you know, they know what they did. Was that decision that you made, was it for the good or was it for the bad? And I'm like, which wolf did you feed? There we go. Which wolf did you feed? You know, there's that saying, there's 2 wolves living inside of our mind, inside of us. Who wins? The one that you feed. One is light, one is darkness. I'm saying this crazy, but you know what I'm trying to say. What steps are you taking? What direction are you taking? If you know you're doing good, trust the results. If you know you have been doing good, then what is worrying going to do for you? Don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, just do the best you can do. Once the second you know, it's like when you're walking in a race. I'm hearing walking in a race. You're walking in a race, and like, you notice everybody's turning and you're like, wait a minute, like, I don't want to use that. Let me see why the universe wants me to use that. Walking in a race, and look, there's other footprints on here. They're walking in a race. Someone might be ahead of somebody else. Like, alright, spiritually, I'm feeling like they've lived many lifetimes, they're very wise. Universe, of course. Universe always walks by with us. He even carries us. Universe. But someone is questioning something. I almost had it, guys. It was like, I almost had the full thing and it like took it away from me. And I was like, oh, now I gotta pull more cards to figure it out. Triumph. Triumph. It didn't come out in reverse. It just flipped when I grabbed it. Triumph. It's number 7. I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius vibes, but that's not all. I'm getting something else with the flag. I want to say red flags, but it's more than that. It's like the red flags are the questioning. The red flags are like what someone's questioning. That's what's giving them the red flags. They're questioning. They're being the Virgo. They're overanalyzing. Something has turned in their favor. Something good. Something good is there, but they're starting to see the light in it. The universe is telling me like it's more past tense. They're seeing the light in it now. It looks like, all right, it honestly looks like the light shining into a house from the windows. Light shining in. Their view on life. What are they seeing? Are they seeing this as this very scary picture? I used to see a scary picture before. It's weird that it changed. But my point of view on it, like, art is subjective. You can see different things when you look at it different ways. Somebody's probably seeing someone in a new light. That's what's giving them more wisdom to walk next to them. It's like when you walk in a herd. I know none of us are sheep or anything, but when you walk in a herd, you know how to pace. A wise person knows how to pace themselves. It's like there's no need to run. Wow, okay, that came out. There's no need to run because you already know this race is jigged in your favor. Stop questioning it. Stop, change your view on life. You're gonna win, triumph. That's why they're walking, guys. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I was like, and when it clicked, I was like, oh. That's why they're walking. Okay, thank you. Firm foundation right here at the bottom. Look at Mr. Masculine there. Someone is feeling themselves. Someone's feeling masculine. Someone's very firm foundation. I'm getting with this card. Dang, okay, wait. Here is caution for anyone who does not like to talk about sexual things. I don't know how sexual it is going to be because universe usually like filters me. But you know what? I just heard myself stutter a little. Must be that I'm feeling it. Okay. Alright. Why he looks like firm foundation? I'm getting like someone is... This is their root chakra. Which is, you know, down there. Someone is ready to rock someone's world. Like to the point where it's like... What do you call that? When the ice falls? It happens in Mulan. I'm getting big Mulan vibes. I don't know why. I'm getting... When I first seen this, I thought about Mulan. I was like, why am I hearing Mulan? What's that called? Comment if you know. What is that called? Avalanche. Okay. I just have to listen. I'm like hard-headed sometimes too. An avalanche. He's gonna create... Like, there can be an avalanche. Symbolically. Okay? In someone's mountain. And the world could be ending and he would still be like ready for that person. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I'm getting like just, he wants to do a lot of things. Not a lot. Yeah, a lot of things, but he wants to do this one thing where he's gonna rock your avalanche and he don't care what's happening. He's still gonna keep going. Yeah, that's the thing. He's gonna... Okay. This is going to be... You know when you shake something and, like, you dust off something and what's meant to be there, like alright, okay. You know when you're doing arts and crafts and you have the glue and you make your shape and then you put the glitter on top, right? And, you make your whole picture. And then you go like this to it and you dust off all the glitter and then you have your picture. Okay. That's what happens with the avalanche. Hold on. This is coming out weird. I told you guys it was going to be like painting with a twist because now we're talking about glitter and arts and crafts. It's alright, when everything gets shaken off, what stays? Okay, there's that. There's that thing that I talked about before in previous lives about let everything go, see what stays. And this person is like, you can shake their whole world and they'll still be there. They want to be there like every day. I don't know. Spiritual strength. So we got spiritual strength 2 right here at the bottom. And it's number 9. This was number 4. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's the reason why he has that firm foundation, because he has the spiritual strength to be able to hold the love up. Like he now has it. Okay, and victory and success right underneath it. Okay. And material harvest right underneath that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. So this masculine must be doing very well. I mean, now that they have that outlook on life. I mean, yeah, look, we got 6 and 7 here, and it's like victory and success, and then right here is triumph. It's like someone sounds the call, and like here comes in the winner, ready to hold it down right there. No, you're not late. That's basically everything. These cards are the only ones that I pulled. Alright. I know it's a mess, but if you've been watching or if you've seen them, then those are the ones. Okay. This is a really good thing for the Divine Masculine right now. Sorry, guys. It's coming out of my mouth weird because I'm having to think before I talk. Mainly because I channel, and it's also like everyone has an ego. So it's also my ego kind of analyzing it, like, are you sure that's what you want me to say? And then I say it, and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. And then I'm waiting for it to, like, make sense, and then my ego was like, oh, okay, now I see the whole picture. But Spirit tells me everything I need to know. I'm just curious, that's all. Alright, so I don't know why. I just so happened to open this. We got 2 of spades. Before I look at the other 2, I know last week I had something like the Russian roulette, and that's what I'm getting with this card again. I'm getting how are they doing? And we got diamonds, 2 of diamonds. Okay, I don't know why I heard engagement. 2 diamonds, I guess because of 2 rings. Okay, and then we got the 9 of spades. Someone is like conquering this. Someone is conquering that like blockage they had before. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that, and it's leading to higher commitment, because engagement is usually like engagement with love. It's engagement with love, but it's like leading to a higher commitment. So take that as it resonates. So together it's 2, 2, 9. Okay. So I got the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I wanted to dress Christmassy, like, when I used it, but you know what? It's okay. I guess I'll use it, like, this weekend and next weekend. I don't even know if, like, what day does Christmas fall on? I know the 25th. I mean, like, the weekday. I think it's a Friday. Why is this important? There goes my ego. Questioning everything. Universe, what are you doing? You're taking up my time. Where the hell is my calendar? Alright, you know what? I forgot you can search it. I feel like a grandmom right now. Okay. It's on a Friday. It's the 24th. It's on a Thursday. Oh, Friday is the planet of Venus too, so someone can be feeling a lot of love on Christmas, of course, obviously. Who's not gonna be feeling the love? But we got, oh my gosh, I'm not even like, alright, this looks so bad. Oh my gosh, okay. We got the Empress. You know who she reminds me of? I know this is horrible. She reminds me of that person from Monsters Inc. that is at the thing. where she stamps the timesheets and shit. You know. I forget what she says. She says something was so annoying when I was young. I used to remember like repeating after her, and I'm like, she is so ugly and annoying. Okay, maybe this feminine might be. I'm getting that someone mocks somebody, but they don't mean it. They don't mean it. It's all tough love. All right, and then we got the Emperor, Santa. Oh my god, I should have worn my Santa baby shirt. I was gonna wear a shirt that says Santa baby on it, but I was like, this is too casual. I don't know. I dress up for, like, I'm going to work for these readings because, I don't know, it's professional, and sometimes, I mean, I wear a hoodie, whatever, but Santa baby I felt was too explicit. Whatever. Alright, someone's gonna be feeling love. Instead of him seeing her as this, like, creature. What does she say? Oh my gosh, if you know what she says, comment it, because that's hilarious. It'd be funny if she says something like, are you ready? Queen of Candles. Okay, it's a cat. I'm also getting good luck with the perspective. Like, alright, if you've seen the other previous readings, you remember the cat, the black cat, and that card especially, which deck was that? That was from the Divination of the Ancients with the cat, the mirroring. We did get the mirroring, didn't we? We did. The mirroring. It's like, what is your reflection showing you? What are you law of attractioning into your life? If that's even a word, whatever. What are you what are you feeding? Which wolf are you feeding? Because that's what you're gonna attract into your life. And it's awesome because, alright, this deck has awesome interpretations for each card, but today, for some reason, I'm just channeling just based on what it looks like, because that's what I'm getting it fast. Alright, so what are you walking towards? It's like, are you expecting that coal, or are you expecting the actual gift, you know, on Christmas Day? Because whatever you've been walking toward is the energy that you're gonna get manifested towards you. And we have the, I don't know my Roman numerals. That's very bad. But I was absent the day the teacher taught it. And you know how, like, they never go, in my school, they never went back. So I had to learn that on my own. And I never really, like, stuck. But apparently, like, I had, like, dyslexia my whole life while growing up. So, I don't know, I could read other languages and things like that easily. But Roman numerals, I struggle with. Okay. So let me go into the book for this one. Let's see. My mom actually, shout out to her. She actually was the one who, she sent me Missy. I don't know if anybody follows her, but she sent me Missy's spread, and it was the night before Christmas. And I was like at first, I first thought my mom was showing me her, but then she was like, oh, look at the deck, look at the cards, they're so cute. And I was like, I have to get those. Okay. Upright. It came on upright. Candle shows you might soon be entering into competition. If someone is trying to get between you and your goals, hold your ground. This isn't the time to accuse or let your guard down. Know what you want and work hard to get it. Between you and your goals. Someone's trying to get between you and your goals. Okay. I'm also getting, like, again, like last week. Like I said, it's the same energy, but it's different. Of course, energy, it's always going to be different, but don't listen to outside influences. I'm getting someone might be talking you out of doing something good. Like, don't listen to the naysayers. Judge people by their fruits. Fruits being, like, what energy are they in? Are they in that high vibration? Can I actually trust their judgment if they're not even like, you know, it's not judging other people, but it is judging by the fruits, knowing like, they have a better view on this because they walked closer towards this. Well, I have a different view because I'm walking closer towards this goal. So they're not walking the same exact path as you. So they're gonna have a different perspective. But I'm getting, so that's where it comes into like everyone has a legit perspective, but you can respect their perspective by knowing that, okay, they're right about it in that perspective if I was walking towards that way. But they're right, you know what I mean? It's moving around. Okay, universe is like, all right, move on. Okay, let's go. Let's see what else. What about this? Okay, it's a lot of cards. Let's see. So we got V of presents. VI of presents. We got 2 presents here. Hold on. I'm getting also 2 perspectives. I was just looking at the perspectives like, what is one and what is the other? One looks like, one looks really crappy, one doesn't. But this one has like the ghost is kind of like carrying I'm getting like that spirit carrying presents, and it's also like, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so see, this one has 5. This one has 6. This isn't the perspective. This is like the old perspective. This is like, this one is the one that's closer to you. I have like, my mouth is like being slurred. This is the one that's being closer to you because you have that different perspective than the person who's seeing things like they don't appreciate their gifts. Someone is not like, all right, that's the difference between the two. Someone here isn't appreciating the gifts that they have. They're unappreciative. Well, someone here is knowing that the universe is going to bring it in for them. Okay? I'm not saying that that's the divine masculine and feminine. I'm thinking more like outside people are seeing it like this. Your vision. And you have to stand your ground knowing that, trusting that's when spirit carried you. Okay. And we have justice. Justice will be served, okay? The plate will be served when people see your amazing dinner that was cooking up this whole time. Like, it's like they're at the table like, where is it? Where is it? Where's this, you know, magical dinner that we're all, you know, everyone's talking about? Nobody believes it. Everybody's like, oh, whatever. But, it's like how he felt when he went to the Christmas land. Oh my gosh, okay. When he went to Christmas land and he came back and he was like, yo, do you know what's going on over there? Like, he came, you know, blasting about it, talking about it. He wanted to turn everything to Christmas Town. It's giving me a lot of Persephone and Hades too, energy with like the god of the underworld. It's like it's like the god of the underworld walked to Olympus or whatever. Went to Olympus and like he came back talking about it like, yo, I've been to heaven. I've seen heaven. I've seen heaven in her. And he's telling everybody like, and nobody's really like, okay, I don't remember the movie too much. I just know that he does go back and start singing everywhere. But I'm feeling like people aren't believing him at first. And he's like, wait till you see. Like, I'm not lying. Like, and I feel like it means the world to him, too. It's like, I really felt like a deepness come on into me. And I was like, about to choke up. I'm like, he almost wants to cry about it. But he's not going to cry about it. Because we got that emperor energy right here. He's going to become Santa. He's like, you know what? I feel like people are viewing her probably as this. And he's like, you know what? I'm coming for her. Look at this. I'm coming for her the way Santa comes down his chimney. Now, Santa better not be visiting anybody else, or, you know, there goes death. So I'm just playing. Of course he is, like, energetically wise. It's like, I'm just talking about if it's a masculine. This is what's gonna happen, so just... Alright, okay. Someone feels like they're hanging from a thread. But I'm getting two. Alright, I'm getting the death thread is magical. There's no way you can break the thread that's meant for you. And I'm getting that, someone's afraid to let go. Someone's afraid to let go. Okay. The Emperor, it must be, because he is Santa. He's Santa baby. Okay, so, he's afraid to let go. He sees the line breaking right there, but he knows that what's next is gonna be even better. Like, it's when the gifts are delivered. It's when Santa drops down to the chimney and he gets to experience him delivering his package. Okay? It's that fulfillment, that giving and receiving. Okay? Death is very Scorpio energy. It's funny with this death card, they show the two crosses there. It's like, okay. At first I heard, don't you know I'd die for you? And then I heard Dante's Inferno. And it's like when Dante goes to hell for her. For his love. That's also a great artist too. The Divine Comedy. That's not the artist, that's what it's called. But anyways, I'm getting that somebody is willing, or going to hell for them. Is like, it's funny how the song changed. It's like deep. You hear it? Cheers if you have wine too. I'm happy the universe let me drink. Okay, we got Temperance, and that's exactly what I was getting to. That was right underneath it. So these were 3 cards that came out. Well, these 2 came out together. Okay. Temperance. The giving and receiving, like I was saying with that. But it's like when they're tempering very deep, deep emotions. Things that starting to cook up. Things that start to cook up in their life. Like, it was coming up. Remember, I mentioned something about patterns. So, okay, now it's giving me Joker vibes with the part where, okay, so damn universe, if you was gonna use a Joker, you could have had me dress up as a Joker, because I was that one year, but I was like the Joker / Mad Hatter. Like I said, what you are on Halloween really says a lot about you. Anyways. Battling old demons is what I heard too. Okay. You know in the Joker when there's that big thing and him and Harley Quinn are right in front of it before she was Harley Quinn, and he tells her, would you die for me? And she says yes. He says no. Would you live for me? That's more harder. I feel like someone is saying, I'd live for you. Like, she's already dead. That's the girl, there. She's like, and if you've seen The Corpse and the Bride, I'm just getting, alright, it's the same artist. It's, what's his name? Crap, I'm always bullying my daughter about this. Tim Burton. Because my daughter has different kind of feet than me. And my son has the same feet as me. So I'm always like, Jeannie has Tim Burton toes. You know, Tim Burton doesn't like, all his stuff is like abstract. A little bit, not too abstract, but it's a little weird. Like, he exaggerates. So I just be exaggerating. But anyways, she died already. It's like, no, that's too easy. You're already dead. Would you live for me? And she's putting that concoction together to live. she's like retrieving a soul there. And it gives me, again, it goes back to Hades, and also now it's showing me Hades from what's that movie called? Hercules. Hades from Hercules. The souls look like that. If anybody remembers the Hercules cartoon movie. And it goes back to Dante's Inferno, where Hercules actually went to rescue his true love soul. And dang it, you know what's crazy? Universe has been asking me lately, like, what's your favorite Disney movie? And I'm like, alright, the reason why it's been asking me is because they say that, I don't know, I read this somewhere. I don't know exactly where I read it at. I want to believe it was on Facebook. Somebody said something like, the love that you have in your life, or that's mirroring into your life, is the love that you most admired as a child. Okay. And I was like, okay, so if I admired it from a movie, what movie is that? And I'm like, all right, there's so many movies I can think of that I loved, but I thought of Thumbelina. Okay. And I thought of Little Mermaid, but I was like, that's kind of my sister's thing, even though I love Little Mermaid. Well, Prince Eric, like, he's so handsome. But anyways, I was like, it's more of my sister. What did I love? Because of course I was influenced by it, because my sister, me and her shared the room, well, like, growing up. So it was Little Mermaid, and then right now, Universe just reminded me, it was Hercules. Like, you know, do you know how beautiful that girl was? What's her name? I guess it's not important. Universe doesn't want me to, like, think about it. But I'm just getting big Hercules vibes. That's probably one of my favorite. Like, Peter Pan, of course, is one of the top. Like, he's all the way up here. But that's so much different for me than Hercules. Universe was like, or is it? Guys, Universe is crazy. Alright, Hades, Persephone, okay. And then we got the Hierophant right here at the bottom. This is the person who goes around with his speaker telling the world. I feel like someone is gonna wanna shout to, like, someone has been in hermit mode, right? I'm also getting be humble, but someone's gonna wanna, they're gonna feel like they wanna shout to, like, the end of the world for what they feel at that moment. They got like a ribbon on. You see his ribbon? Oh my gosh, so I had a dream too. I had a dream, someone I know, their mom was driving the car, and they said, oh, he showed up to my graduation, or like, it was something like that. And I remember because I was there. Like, I had the memories of that person and me being at this graduation, and she was just so happy. And you know, in my spirit body, I knew exactly why she was saying it, who I was with. And I don't know if it was, I think Meg is her name, sorry. Someone wrote, wasn't it Aurora? That's from Sleeping Beauty, actually. But I don't know what her prince looked like. He probably was pretty hot too. I'm just kidding. Meg was the name of Hercules' girlfriend in the Hercules movie. So he goes to the underworld. Okay, here. Universe, I'm stuttering. Take it away. Is it the drink? Probably is, but that just reminds me that I'm feeling it, which is good. Okay. Dante's Inferno. He goes to hell for her. Let me show you guys something. Okay. This is something I've been actually learning about myself. Where are you at? Dante's Inferno. Okay. This is not it, but it's the closest that I'll probably get right now. I'm trying to look for it fast. A lot of things where Dante's Inferno. Okay. It's not, this is not, they're all inspired by, like, the Divine Comedy. Some of them were written, like, but anyways, what it's showing is all the ways. Okay. Hell, it clearly says hell right there. You see hell? Hell, and this is heaven. And they say when you're born, you go through all the different, you pass by each one of them layering on you a lesson or something like that. Kind of like messing up. It puts you into the body. You go from being a spirit to being in a physical body, and the physical body is a physical manifestation of like what you're meant to experience in this lifetime. So when you experience them, the more and more you end up finding your soul back up to heaven. So it's like you go down, but you come back up. And that's like what this masculine has done. And it's like they're both kind of there. It's like things are boiling. Things are ready to pour out. And it's that soul retrieval. It's that going back. It's that going back to through all the planets, which is like, you know, astrology. You go through all your phases in life. But this is bigger than that. It's like, where are you on your spiritual path? If you know that you're still in the middle of soul retrieval, then you would know if this resonates with you or not. I mean, we're always unlocking different parts of our soul, but someone is ready though. Someone feels ready. The person that this message is for, they've sorry, my bow thing. I like hid the bow to this you know, headband thing. But the bow is so cute. I'm gonna show you guys another time. I actually wanted to wear it, but Universe was insisting I wear this, and I was like, fine. It's not even Christmas colors, but whatever. Oh, you know what it's... I hate you. Why do you do me like that, Universe? Universe always doing me grimy. You know what it is? It's Halloween colors. Because it's Halloween town. It's like... My gosh. If you remember his outfit, I know he has stripes. None of these pictures show his outfit because even with him talking on the loudspeaker thing. Wait, it does, but I know his pants are striped. He has striped pants. And let me keep shuffling actually, see if that comes out. Yo, but that's crazy. Alright, so it's soul retrieval. Someone's going through all these phases of their life trying to find their soul. To like be ready for, you know, whatever this is talking about. Okay. There we go. I like made that whole shelf wobble and everything. Oh, your phone's acting up. Yeah, just swipe off and then like get back on. It usually starts working like that. Sorry guys, it's just like, okay. Temperance. Temperance is like the soul retrieval. It's like the balancing act of the soul's like lessons. You know what's crazy is that my dad actually, he downloaded Dante's Inferno like onto his computer back in those days. I don't know how old the movie is now, but I know that I still have the file of Dante's Inferno and I haven't even watched it. It's been sitting on my computer and I'm like, one day I'm gonna watch you when I'm ready for you. And it's weird that I say that. Like, I'm actually thinking of watching it tonight now that I just know like it's probably gonna be creepy because he goes to hell, but now I'm like, what is hell if not with my Hades? Like, you know what I mean? Hell can be a beautiful place if you're with your right Hades. You know, it makes it kind of magical. There's even a you guys know I'm being symbolic. I'm not actually meaning like go to hell. I mean, you know, go through the chakras. Hell is like the root. It is the root chakra. It's like that goes back to that mountains guy here. He's been through hell. He's ready. He knows the task at hand to rescue his. Is it Beatrice? Is it Beatrice? To rescue his Beatrice. And you see like those. It looks very Roman looking too. If you look at the back. And Dante in the Divine Comedy and all those. It actually, he has to like go through all those rooms to like search for her. Rooms being like energy portals. He has to go through a lot to finally find the right door, I guess. Okay. Wait, guys, I didn't even show you what I had on the bottom. I know it was the one candle. I just gonna get a 3 of candles. And this card reminded me of, you know, in Beauty and the Beast, the lantern. What's his name? I forgot his name. The lantern. This is the lantern. This is the lantern showing you the way. This is a 3. This is the universe. This is the Ascended Masters. 3s. Okay? I'm also getting the Sisters of Fate with the 3s too. The line that intertwines. I'm getting that one of the you know what's funny, my dad's a Virgo. One of the sisters carries a lot of Virgo energy where they're very analytical, like but they're important because the things that they're making, or all the details, okay, this spirit's coming in. All the details to this one sister matters so much, and it's supposed to, because that's her job. I'm getting that someone here is like, they're balancing being part of a team where they can say their ideas. Lumiere. I feel like he would say it French like that. Alright, so I'm getting like all the fine tuning, the details matter. She's persisting. She's not just, she's working in a team with the other Sisters of Fate, which control other things, like it actually manifesting, and like one of them making sure the story plays according, but the one with the fine details, the one where like every single detail matters, they are what's holding it up. But then we just saw the one candle, and like that was the one candle. They might be the one candle that's, I'm getting that they're taking a lot of action in the fine details. And then we got her at the bottom right here, the 11 or Roman numerals, whatever that is, of needles. Okay. Yeah, she's fine tuning. She's very making sure all the details are right, because this is Santa's outfit. Like, you can't mess that up. If you mess it up, the magic's not going to be there. It's also, okay, I'm also getting Law of Attraction, ladies. If you can't think of what your perfect man would look like, try to, and you'll kind of analyze, like, all right, not analyze, but you'll kind of fine tune what you expect your partner to look like. Not just look, but embody. Like, it is Law of Attraction, but it's also like your spirit knows. So the more you get to know yourself, the more you know what you like, the more you kind of actually can see the person that's meant for you. For example, I don't like beards. Many women love beards. I only like a beard like if it's well trimmed and very thin, like where it looks like a little scruffy, but it's not too, but I mean, if the guy is handsome, I guess it doesn't matter. But I don't like the really long beards. Like, that's something, me personally, I don't like. Know what you like is what I'm getting. Know what you like and fine tune it. Know what you're perfect. No one's perfect, but know what you're looking for. Know what your potential is. And then we have the Ace of Presents right here at the bottom. It's like I'm getting they received their gift. I'm also getting very much Harley Quinn vibes, where Joker is as happy as hell. Hold on, wait a second. Oh man, we got the devil creeping up, but it's in reverse. It's like the devil I'm getting is also like, alright, I know this is supposed to be like the villain in the story, but what I'm getting here is that his alright, green is the color of love for me, guys. You guys know that. I'm getting that even his love, part of his soul is like, is happy. That's all I can really. It's even the devil's looking like, because remember he's from hell, so even the devil's looking up like, oh my gosh, we're so happy for you. But it's like, it's not the devil, it's the universe, it's the unknown. The devil is the unknown. And it's like, you got what you asked for. If your life will never be boring. Listen, you got your Harley Quinn. I read where did I read that at? Someone said, oh my gosh, all right, that's what it was. Someone was talking about how like how the guy is like, you've met your match. You've met your match, basically. She can be upset about something, and he knows exactly how to handle her. It's your perfect match, okay? We got strength at the bottom. Some of these cards be ugly. But again, what I told you guys with the green being love. You know, it's funny that someone wrote Aurora as a name for one of the princesses, but also the, you know, Aurora Borealis, that the green thing. I'm getting a lot of that there. Strength. Spirit guides you. He's even holding on to that rope. He looks a little like, alright, there was this card before that I'm seeing from another deck that I don't have. Somebody pulled it out before. Yeah, it's a lot of like soulmate energy too in this. Yes, of course. Would you go to hell? Rescue someone's soul if they're not your soulmate? No, I let their soulmate do that. If it's my soulmate, okay, it's a whole different story. Listen, let me know the fine details. What exactly am I doing? No, just no. He wants to know the fine details because when he shows up in hell and he's like, I'm here, I'm ready. It's like it's like the Shrek vibes. Why am I seeing that? I'm getting when he shows up, like, it's your Prince Charming. He's the green ogre. He's the green ogre, and she's like, what the hell is this? He's the ogre, but he doesn't know that she also had, you know, they're mirrors. They're very twin flame energy here. Where it's like she also has had that energy too. But you can see, like, they show him handsome in one episode, you hear me? In one movie, and then they show him, they show both of them when they both look like human, and they both show the ogres. Okay, I don't know why. I'm just getting that. I'm also getting Rumpelstiltskin. Don't fall for a trap. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm getting that someone is afraid to sign something. Someone is afraid to do something. But I'm getting also that... Alright. That Rumpelstiltskin in this story that you signed the contract to is actually on your side. It's part of the bigger plan. It's the Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, where it's like, it was all part of the master plan. And it was all, like, supposed to happen that way. Okay? I guess that's, like, where the hell thing comes in, where it's like, it was all supposed to happen because you were meant to come out stronger. And what card was that? That was strength. You were meant to come out stronger on top. And, like, you can shake the whole mountain, and an avalanche can happen, and it would be that grounded that it would not, like, move from its place. It's an avalanche can't shake it. Off that present. Okay. Okay. Let's just get one more for fun, because this deck is pretty cute. The High Priestess. Beautiful. What a beautiful card. Look at her with her little dead flower there. It's very Persephone vibes, where he lured her. He lured Persephone with a flower, and he, like, Hades did this. Hades lured her with a beautiful flower, and because she loved flowers, she was like, okay, and she seen it, and he ended up capturing her, taking her to hell. And when she was in hell, that's when she ate the pomegranate. Because I'm hearing a lot, like, somebody saying, the pomegranate. That's when she ate the pomegranate. And she chose, they say, there's two ways of viewing it. One of them was that she was forced to, but love wants to believe that she chose. Okay, she chose to live that life. To be in hell with him. But also see the light, too. To come back up for light. Like, it's like, I also heard that they both come back up for light. It kind of gives me that avalanche vibe, too, where it's like, the avalanche falls on you, and that's like that's the hell, or whatever. And like, you're not alone. It's not hell. Look, she even has all the blue aura. I'm calling it that. Blue spirit around her. Very royal-like with the blue. I'm getting a lot of like royal blue vibes. And there's a lot of phoenix vibes too, with her hair being red. Rising up from her ashes. She rose up from her ashes. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting, you know, with the Mulan, you know when the avalanche scene happens and they're fighting the bad and like the whole avalanche falls on them or whatever? Okay, the universe is like, because it's a dragon, okay, we remember the dragon. Oh, okay. Because she rose them from her ashes. Okay, the dragon was important. The dragon symbolizes like the hell kind of thing, okay? And there's arrows. Even when the bad people underneath the avalanche, there's arrows. I think Mulan gets hit with an arrow, doesn't she? Mulan definitely does. Oh my gosh. Okay. She gets hit with an arrow, but it doesn't hurt her because she's already dead. Okay, it's crazy because I love flowers and I held a dead flower the other day. LOL. Oh. You know what's funny? Flowers are definitely like spirits. Like, did I say that right? They're definitely spirits. And I actually have like some special dead flowers. Like, I'll show you guys. Alright, universe was like, it's not important, don't show them. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. They carry a lot of like, okay, so you know how what you have in your house kind of projects what you have inside of you? When you carry certain things, certain memories. Alright, for instance, like a lollipop. If, let's say, an ex gave you a lollipop, maybe they weren't an ex, maybe it was somebody you liked, whatever, and you're carrying it around, and like you're in another relationship and you have the lollipop in your room, and it's like you're carrying that energy. Like, you should know what you have to get rid of. I'm getting that too. Know what you have to get rid of, because you don't want to carry like stagnant energy. The roses that I have, the flowers, they're actually positive energies that doesn't have to do with any relationship, but towards like my growth and like self-love and involvement and things like that. But anyways, maybe that's what she's holding, her self-love roses. She's like, I got my flower. It might be dead, but it's all perspective. Listen, this is the cutest flower in all of hell, okay? She loves her flower. She's like, I'm not even gonna pluck it and ask it, he loves me not, because I just love this flower enough to not do that. Yeah, that's a lot right there too. It's like, when you really love someone, the whole back and forth of like, do they love me, do they not love me, you don't lose in the end, because let's say they don't love you, then you have an opportunity to move on and actually find the person that does love you, like who's meant for you. But if they do love you, if they do decide, like, you know, it's like you didn't even pluck the roses to, you know, you didn't even pluck the freaking petals to even like entertain the thought. It's very Venus energy too with the beauty in this card. Scorpio energy, of course. I don't know if I said that. Wow, this deck is just saying so much. But should we move on? Okay, universe is saying to move on. Let's go to Goddess Power. I'm at 59 minutes already. 60 now. Okay. Universe is like, how long are we gonna take on this deck? Even though it was beautiful, man, those messages were nice. I love the Hades and Persephone thing, and then the Dante. Okay. We got assurance, revelation, and focus with Artemis. Artemis. Why am I hearing Artemis Fowl? We also got forgiveness here at the bottom too. Artemis Fowl, his family, like in the movie, he knew about like the fairies. Knowing about the fairies. Where are you? Where's that card at? Hold on, guys. I'm always making a mess. Artemis Fowl knew about the fairies. He knew that life was bigger than what he was just seeing behind. Like, you know, nobody else knew in the world but him. Where are you? Oh my gosh, I thought I put it back. The 3 cards. I didn't put them back. They're actually at the bottom of the deck. The fortune cookie, the cards from the beginning. I was actually looking for obstacles. Where are you? I don't know. The card disappeared from me. Maybe because I'm not supposed to talk about it. Maybe because this is more important. Alright, so we got the black cat, right? There goes that cat coming out again. Okay. I am a freaking mess, alright. It's just that all these Night Before Christmas cards, there's so many here. Let me just pile them up real quick. Let me take a sip while I wait. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm also... Whoa, okay, sorry. I told you guys I'm clumsy. I'm also getting that there's 2 perspectives, and the 9 being like judgment. When I seen this again. Remember, 2 perspectives. You can see things in one way, you can see it in another. Artemis knew about the fairies. And we got the black cat, okay. So with the fire, I'm getting that thunder and lightning. Something sparks a fire. Something sparks a fire to someone's wish, someone's projections, what someone's been wishing for, what they've been wishing for. It sparks a fire to that, and it like the energy that they're attracting into them starts. I don't know how else to put that. It's very Wheel of like Fortune vibes. I mean, the next phase of the life starts. Whatever's meant to happen after that. It's like she also like she threw the... Alright, we already know who it was that threw the arrow at Mulan, okay? It was, I guess it was a bad guy, but I'm hearing someone's calling Cupid the bad guy. It's like, darn you, Cupid. You shot me with your arrow. What'd you do to me? Someone's feeling like that. It's like, dang, like if they try to date anybody else, it just doesn't work. And they've tried. They tried. I'm getting also that nobody's been through hell like her. Nobody knows. She's been in hell. And I've went down there and I've found, in going in through minds, I've found hers. I'm now able to see what her hell looked like. As everything I'm channeling right now, guys. I don't know, I'm getting... The thunder opens up a portal. Thunder always comes from the sky. It's very Zeus energy right there with, again, the Hercules thing. Zeus, the god of thunder and lightning, power. The gods, don't the gods, like, kind of, like, with Hercules, do they approve of her? Do they approve of Meg? I'm getting that, like, the gods finally approve of Meg. Or something like that. The gods approve of Meg. Spontaneity. Spontaneity. Okay. Alright, let's keep moving. Where am I at? Moonology. Let's go into moonology. What's behind me? Monet? What about Monet? Okay, the universe is reminding me. I've been reading a lot about Monet. Something is important about Monet. I know that he traveled. He went back to his... Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we are. Alright. So let me just... I mean, it's called reading for a reason, I guess. Even though I'm not the best reader, listen. If the best movies are sometimes the ones you gotta read the captions are, okay? Those Chinese flicks. Where it's like, yo, it's a good movie, but I don't understand shit. But I understand because I'm reading and sometimes I miss the word, but I still know what's happening in the story. You can basically say I'm like one of those kind of movies. Okay. Monet. Alright, he found his muse. Alright, it's crazy. I very much resonate with Monet, like, to the 100th degree, which I don't even know parts of it. I just know that universe has been speaking to me about this for a long time. But, now that I'm reading it, I'm like, how does that resonate? Like, but I'm finding a lot. I'm discovering myself in the process. But, Monet, he found his muse. He was an underrated, like, he always did good in school with his art and things like that, but he wanted to be part of the salon being like all the places that have all the artwork and everything like that. And he found his muse. Let's just jump straight to the story. He found his muse. His muse ended up being a woman that he fell in love with. He ended up, he was using his art form to live off of it, whatever. So sometimes he made money, sometimes he didn't. You know, that's how he worked, whatever. And his family was very wealthy, but they didn't approve of the girl that he was with. So they held back their fortune. Okay, I'm getting the gods are the family in this symbolic representation of it, the story. They held back their fortune, and then he no longer could like supply for her. So instead he was like, he went to the gods. He went to his family, Monet. And he didn't tell them about her. He just lived with his family for a while. It's like Hercules. If he was gonna be with Meg, he didn't want to tell his family right off the back about her. He was like, hold on, let me think this through. And he spent some time around his family to see like if they would approve or not. And he knew where they wouldn't, but he kind of like healed those wounds where his reality became a better reality because the things that he was seeing more clear. So he no longer thinks those judgments anymore. Alright, so Monet, he went, visited his family where he also did a bunch of artworks and things like that. And he was very happy too. But he knew his wife was pregnant now, and he had to go back. He just knew like if the family knew, would they approve or not? Would they still help him out? And I believe they did. I haven't read the whole thing, but he's famous for a reason. Monet. And one of Atticus's poems, the reason why I put that as my countdown picture, was Monet grew his gardens before he painted them. Monet, right? He had to go through a lot. He had to go through Dante's Inferno to know what his flowers were gonna look like when they grew. Okay, he had to go deep into the roots. And I know that there's even his famous painting, that the water lilies, is like flowers are on top of water. It's like not only did you grow, you float. Like, that's amazing. Okay, Let's go into, you float, because, you know, it's like the divine water. It's the universe. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. That's exactly what I was just saying. You float. You go with the Aurora Borealis. You go on the ride. The wavelength. Okay. Love floats. I know I said this so many times in poems. What am I saying? In readings. Love floats. We're at 70 minutes. Okay. It's 11:02. And that's someone's birthday out there. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay. Cancer being like home. Personal issue reaches resolution. Cancers are known for like being crabby, like going into their shell and then like coming out. It's kind of giving me a lot of hermit vibes. I mean, of course. I'm getting Noah. The story of Noah. I'm getting where the flood was over. You know how he drank wine? Okay, that's an excuse to take a sip. Okay. The flood was over. God cleared out everything that was not serving human, you know, serving this goal. He shook the avalanche, and whatever stood was meant to stay. He shook the avalanche with his water. God flooded the earth with Noah, and Noah gathered up all the twos. 2x2s. And yeah. Okay, there's that story. What we got here? A win-win outcome is forecast, and we got full moon in Libra. Okay, like I was saying with that, I was getting a lot of Virgo, Libra energy, Scorpio, we said Sagittarius, Leo. The one hasn't made a Scorpio. Did I say Scorpio? Work through your fears. Yes, work through your fears, because when you first see something, like I said, the Devil card, a lot of people get like, ooh, about it. But it's like, work through your fears. What is it really talking about? It's like, talks about the scapegoat. It talks about the, you know, like Percy Jackson, what are they called? His friend that was like half animal, half... Alright, you know, there's a lot it talks about. Anyways, it's not always what it seems. And when you actually work through your fears, fear is the unknown. What if it happened? Okay, and then what? Like, did you die? I'm just kidding. I'm like, did you die though? I told you this ride was gonna be crazy, but did you die? You didn't die. You're okay. So, oh my gosh, oh my god, alright. I'm getting that, because not only is it Sagittarius, but Hercules' right hand, the guy who taught him a lot of the stuff that he learned. What's his name? I don't know the other names. The seer? What am I hearing? Alright, it left. The little guy that is half animal in Hercules. You know what I'm talking about. He's important. It left me, but he's important for... He runs the show. He's calling the shots. He's helping Hercules. He even finds out about Meg. Anyways, in the end, they all live happy ever after, so it doesn't matter. Let me get off of that. Your commitment is being tested. Yes, definitely feeling that. Step out of your comfort zone. Yes, your commitment is being tested with your fears. The fear is testing your commitment. It's like, and what if that did happen? What would you do? And it's like what I was saying with the steps closer. It's like, if that did happen, it says you working through your fears. And if that did happen, right? What would you do? Get out of your comfort zone. Okay? If someone's seen your Shrek, if they've seen that you're also Fiona, okay? You're the Shrek to my Fiona. You've seen their ugly side. It's their Scorpio, alright? It's their That's how we all have like the signs in all of us. It's your what does your inner energy of Scorpio look like? What do you have to face? Face it. Face it with love. It's like art. Like I said, art is subjective. Every time you see it, you can see something different. It's saying see it, look at it, focus, pay attention is what I'm getting. It's like someone has had blurred vision and the universe is like, can you just focus already? Like, focus. Focus. Focal point is what I'm hearing too. I'm hearing that someone already shot their shot. Now what they need to look at is, did your shot land? Did it reach the where you were trying to reach to? Did it reach there? I'm getting yes with this whole reading, but I mean, take that as it resonates. Where are we at? 70. Okay, I'll wait till, let's see. I keep looking behind me. I know I'm missing something. Hold on, guys. Well, that's perfect timing. Look, light goes off at the perfect timing. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I know why I like... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Look, another 9. It's crazy. Okay. I know why now the universe kept... Because this was like these were like the first decks that I seen. Alright, we got the Gilded Tarot. Let's go there. The Everyday Tarot, though. This one is the gods. It's like, that's what I got when I first started looking at them. I was like, these are definitely the gods' energy. When I channel with that, it's going to be like Olympians. The Olympians. That's what I mean when I say that. But back to that, the 9. Oh, that's the same 9. Okay. It's the final. I'm getting that it's almost through. It's the final stages. I'm like really cold now. That could be symbolic too. I don't know why I'm like really cold. The 8 of Cups. Where didn't I see something? The card with the guy leaving. The cups. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting 2 things. I'm getting that, like, alright. I'm hearing the Prince and the Pauper. I don't know how that resonates. But I'm getting the Prince. Alright. You know how in Shrek, you know how there was that king that was really short and she didn't even like him? And he thought he was going to get her? I'm getting that the Prince and the Pauper. I'm getting you can't be in that Pauper energy. Like, the Fool. Like, alright, hold on. He walks with strength. He walks with strength. I'm getting that there's competition here. There's 2 people. One is a Fool and one is... We got the 10 of Wands too on the bottom. The 10 of Wands. And you see the deers in the back. Someone is a fool, but being shown like a leader, okay? This might not be for everybody. This might be for certain people. While somebody else actually has like a big load that they're carrying. They're carrying a big load on them. The Prince and the Pauper. Prince and the Pauper. What about the Prince and the Pauper? The Pauper becomes the Prince. Okay. Pauper becomes the Prince. Death. Wow. Okay. Yes. Scorpio energy. Death. Death came out like twice. Didn't it come out for the Christmas, the night before Death? And it's like, look at that. It's like the silver. Gold being like heaven in Dante's Inferno. Heaven was like, it's the elements. It's the, you know how you gotta go, all the planets carry a different, like Venus will be copper. All the planets carry different elements. Silver. Silver, I believe, is the moon, but I'm also getting Pluto. Pluto vibes. Pluto, death. Where there's a white rose. He's surrendering to love. King of Swords. This finally stubborn ass King of Swords. Just like, he's ready for the death and the rebirth. Okay. Oh my gosh, look who came out again. Look who decided to show up. Okay, Temperance again, the Sagittarius energy, and the Queen of Wands from last reading. Guys, we can't make this up. I told you it was a lot of the same, but there was movement. Things changed. Things changed. Like, they look like they're from two different worlds. It's giving me Aladdin vibes too, where he was always meant to, that was one of the movies too that I was going to say was one of my childhood favorites, was like Aladdin, when he was always a thief. He always had to steal to get his way, and like the universe will throw it in your face, like which way are you stepping towards if you're stealing? Like that's not in alignment with, you know what I mean, your highest good. So it's like maybe it was for that time period. Did my music stop? It's weird. All right, hold on, guys. Why did you stop? It's 11:14. It's so weird. Okay. Are you gonna start? Okay. Are you serious? Stop, start, stop, start. I feel like that's symbolic, guys. Nothing is a coincidence. Music stops. Okay. This is why it's a coincidence. Alright, it's gonna play on my phone because for some reason now it's not even connecting to Bluetooth to go onto my Google Home. Okay, stop starting, stop starting. What do you hear? The noise stops. Okay, the gods. When your spirit guides talk to you, you hear them. And when you don't hear them, I'm just like, the signs. When you don't see the signs, you kind of feel a little lost. It will feel like you're walking through hell without a light. But light, love is your light. Okay? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to gather back up what they said. I'm horrible. But you know, I was like this in school too. The teacher would talk and I would like listen, and I wanted to digest it. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to go home and study because I don't like studying. So when the teacher talked, I was like, can you repeat that one more time? I just wanted to digest. I was a little annoying, but I was not really. All the teachers loved me, but I made sure I learned because I didn't want to go home and study, and I wanted to make sure I passed the test. So it was like, I teach my kids that too. I'm like, look, if you really don't want to study anything, pay attention. Like, learn it. Really let it sink in. If you can't remember it after you learned it, then you didn't learn it. Like, remember it. Okay? Maybe that's important. Somebody has to remember what they've learned. Okay, we got the 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Tower. Looks like someone went through battle. Someone went, he was like, yo, he came up from the fire and he was like, all right, I lit mines. I'm ready. We're gonna flip this tower down. Wow, that's crazy. There's a naked man on this one. There's a naked man. Let's be adults, but what's that called? I don't want to say it. I'm saying it wrong. It is, look, it's the High Priestess right at the bottom too. We got the High Priestess twice. Dang it. Alright. Can y'all see it? I wonder if I like tap the screen. No, it don't work. Anyways, the high priest is a tower. He's naked. Okay. It again goes back to Dante's Inferno. There's that other picture with the Ultimus. Crap. I hate when I channel my brain. I guess it is my muggle brain. My muggle brain is not allowed to be used. Hold on, guys. Corpus Hermeticum. Okay, it's the going within, realizing that everything connects to itself. It's definitely soul retrieval. It's complete soul retrieval. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, I have pretzels with me this whole time. Well, we're already at 85 minutes, so it's a good thing I didn't stop to eat. It's soul retrieval. Someone... They're both in hell, ready for it to... What movie is that? Adam Sandler when he's in hell. I'm getting that. What's that movie called? That's hilarious. Something about that movie with Adam Sandler and him in hell. I don't know if that movie has to do with a girl. I don't remember the movie. But I'm getting is very much that. It's him. It could be someone's own brother talking somebody out of this. And they're ready to bring hell down. Look, there's even... It almost looks like there's crowns. There's crowns at the top of this tower. Olympus. It's like he's... This is how they get their crowns for Olympus. It's like they went to hell to start a fire in hell. To start the fire in hell. To... It's like when you're running out of a building and you set the building on fire. And everybody's running. So it's like... They set the fire to a flame that was ready to tear the house down. But it was a house that was needed to be teared down. Okay. Alright, this is from Keep Calm and Trust God. Be still and know that God is in control. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a soul mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. I love this. I love that it even has the verses, because I know a lot of verses from the Bible, but I don't know them by heart. I mean, I know when I hear them, I'm like, oh yeah, I know exactly where that's at in the Bible, but I don't know the numbers and everything. 2:17, 2:17. 17, like I said, is beginning of endings. 2 could be this 2 that we have here. Beginning and endings. This is like the end of something with a 9. And once it turns into 10, it's going to be the beginning. It's like beginning and ending. It's like the last number before the new beginning. And before the ending. Be still. Know that God is in control. Be still and know that God is in control. Be still and know that God is in control. Don't worry about what's meant for you. It's gonna be for you. You don't gotta open all the cookies. I know we want to eat all the cookies in the cookie jar. Listen, I am the cookie monster. I love eating cookies. I love baking cookies too. But the cookie that's meant for you is gonna be for you, okay? Alright, I dropped some cards. The spirit is telling me that it's this card that I need to pick up. Okay. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Okay? Romans 12:12. I've been seeing 12:12 everywhere. I don't know if other people have been seeing like 14, 4:14, 12:12. I've also been seeing 9:11 everywhere too. It's crazy. 9/11, and I've been hearing the ambulance like I live in like the hood, so I hear the ambulance all the time. But when I've been hearing it lately, I've been seeing the 9/11 with the ambulance noise, and I'm like, that means something. Alright, guys. To pray is to mount on it. To pray is to mount on eagle's wings above the clouds and get into the clear heaven where God dwells. Charles H. Spurgeon. Hold on. To pray is to mount on eagle's wings. To get that higher perspective. Above the clouds, above the fog. Okay? And get into the clear heaven where God dwells. Get into Olympus, where you can actually talk to the gods. And, you know, there's even people who read the Bible know the story of Enoch too. Like, there was, even Enoch tells us the story of Noah. Here it goes again. The story of Noah, a lot of it is written in the book of Enoch. There's a lot of things about that where the Bible comes from and everything, I know. But, book of Enoch is a lot about, he went to heaven. Let's just say that. He went to heaven, he's seen all the gods sitting on thrones, and he's seen that Jesus looked just like him. This was before Jesus was born into the flesh. But he was the only person besides, you know, God that looked like him. And he couldn't believe it. He was like, oh my gosh, everyone looks different, you know, aliens, whatever. But, that one looks like me. And it was the God that sat on the highest throne. Okay? So we got strength again. We got the Empress again. And we got the Emperor, okay? Listen. The gods do not lie. The story is crazy. Let's see. She's holding... Alright, that looks like pomegranate to me. Does that look like pomegranate to anybody else? That looks like pomegranate. She is Persephone right there. There goes the Emperor. He also is holding like the rebirth thing right there. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, and look at, he's holding like the moon, I want to say. He's the underworld, the Emperor. He's holding the moon. She's holding the thing, the pomegranate. And look at strength. She wears her strength. She wears it like a dress. She don't just wear it, she flaunts that, okay? Very much Leo vibes there. Look at the infinity. She wears infinity as a beret. I was trying to come up with something poetic, but it didn't come fast enough. But, you know, she's wearing her confidence. She's wearing her Godfidence. Guys, look, she has those 3 circles, those 3 wheels. The Sisters of Fate. Each wheel she trusts. She knows, she got them tattooed on her. She knows that I have the word patience tattooed on me. I know that patience is worth it. It's not what you do while you're waiting, it's how you... It's not the ability to wait, it's how you act while you're waiting. Are you stepping closer to heaven or hell? I guess that was meant to come out that way. It also gives me like dinosaurs vibes, like prehistoric vibes, where... Again, the Noah story. Was there dinosaurs before God flooded the earth? I don't know. Well, I guess there will always be like the naysayers and all that. They come in different forms. I'm getting that because birds are like dinosaurs. So like, you know, they don't really go away. Everything that God flooded out. But what was important stood, okay? And we also had the star. The star. The bottom of the deck. That was again the Aquarius, the Chariot, and the Moon. Oh my gosh, the Knight of Pentacles too. Like, this is just gorgeous. There goes that crab with that Cancer vibes that I was saying earlier with the home and going in and out. The bear. It's okay to come out your it's okay to come out. It's time. That's what I'm getting. Alright, guys. So this was a beautiful message. Wow, okay. The Lord is compassionate and merciful, slow to get angry, and filled with unfailing love. Okay. Psalms 103 verse 8. Okay. Every tomorrow. Guys, that's also... Alright. This right here is telling people to fall in the wavelength of love. Slow to get angry. If you've been quick to get angry, you recognize the red flags where you know what fears to work on. So getting angry could be one of them. Being merciful, showing someone no mercy, and then finally being like, okay, I'll put my sword down. Okay. And compassionate, knowing that love comes in different forms. Everyone has their own love language. How you show yours, but God's know. Okay, your love language would be the right one for the right person. Okay. Every tomorrow has two handles. We can take hold of it with the handle of anxiety or the handle of faith. Okay, let's read that one more time. Every tomorrow has two handles. We can take hold of it with the handle of anxiety or the handle of faith. The handle of anxiety, where you see as a scary picture, or the handle of faith, where you see the light actually shining through it. Okay? Henry Ward Beecher. Sounds like a curse word. Beecher. Okay, guys. I want to wrap this up, but I feel like I need something to close it out. Let's get a tea reading. Hold on. So work on your fears. If they come up, that's a good thing. Okay? That is a really good thing. Now, I keep them in here. There is a bunch. I have some in a little bag. Let's just see. Use your head to live with heart. Use your head to live with heart. Okay. Use your head to live with heart. Okay. I heard this week. This was something... Alright, this is the reason why I need to start writing these things down. Use your head. You can't ignore it, or your ego is there for a reason. Look at... Now my cat is over here getting my attention. Your ego is there for a reason. Use your head to live with your heart. The heart. The heart is the inner child. The heart is the one that doesn't know what's going on. Use your head to live with your heart. Use your head to correct your... To teach. Use your mind to connect with your heart. When your heart feels a certain way. To learn it. To be able to communicate. You have to be able to communicate to your own heart. To know, to keep yourself grounded, to know that everything's gonna be okay. It's like, use your head. Your heart is like, hold on. Your heart's freaking out. It's like, I've been lifted off the ground. What is going on? I can't see the floor, or I only see one set of footprints. Where's God at? And it's like, your head is like, listen, they said this, you know, that's the logic, where it's like, the logic is the groundedness. The logic is what brings you back to what can't be shaken. Use your head to live with your heart. Use what can't be shaken to follow your heart. Okay, let's get one more. It is not talking of love, but living in love that is everything. That's amazing. It is not talking of love, but living in love that is everything. Yes, because when you live in love, you're walking a step closer towards that. Okay? And every decision you make, you're walking a step closer towards that. You're gonna see in your mirror. You're gonna see that. And it's like what I said with the two cards, when I was like, one is closer to you because you're walking, you can see it now. You can see it clearly. It's like, I can't see from far. I showed you guys my glasses. It's like, when you finally get up close, okay? Because you've been walking closer towards it this whole time. And you finally get up close. Oh my gosh. You can see what was meant to happen. Look. Look at this. He's bringing an offer. She has her cup full. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Again, someone having to go on that journey. Someone... That's exactly what he's doing here. He's leaving to go on to the journey, to go do that. To go be in Dante's Inferno. Okay? Alright, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you resonated with it. I want to get one more. I'll just get one more. I'm already at 100 minutes. Steadiness comes from character and commitment. Oh my gosh. Steadiness, guys. Steadiness comes from character and commitment. It's that brave energy. Okay? Alright. I'll let you guys go. I know it's been a while. But this was a great reading. I loved it. The reading is now officially over. So, the rest is just going to be chit-chat. Why I put away all of this? Oh, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can book that on my website. I leave the link in my bio to my, the link tree. You can also find the Twin Flame playlist on there. It is like, you can add your own songs to it. It's collaborative. Yeah, if you would like to know any of the decks, feel free to comment. I'll comment all the names of the decks that I used. Let's take these off. Okay. Alright, yeah, so that's a wrap. That bit, I have to rewatch this. For me, it's like, when I rewatch it, it's like watching a movie. Like, I don't even know what I just said. I'm gonna have to relearn what I just said. You wanna know something awesome? So this little deck here I got, this is actually from ShopRite. Look at that. From ShopRite. Universe was like, grab it, that's a deck. And I was like, what? It's just, obviously it's a deck, I see that, but it was like, no, you're gonna be able to use this. And I was like, okay. For some reason, this looked like an arrow. And when I seen it, I was like something told me to grab it. Let's just say that. And this deck is so cute. It's so little. People always ask me why I have little hands and little feet. And it's like a lot of people in my family have little hands and little feet. Yeah. So like, that goes back to so many theories that I have about like blood types and everything. I'm not gonna get into that. But if you're a conspiracy theorist and you know about the ancient astronaut theory, just say I ain't like the rest of them. So I'm just no, but that's crazy. Like the ancient astronaut theory goes all the way back to like the Egyptian days to like how they had slaves and like the Moses thing. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, this was fun. I'm gonna get back on just to like while I'm cleaning up, just to talk to you guys. But yeah, so happy Sunday. Hope this resonated with you. Bye.